Episode 22 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot.
Dude, I can't believe we've already done 21 of these.
That's true. And we're getting pretty fucking deep into it.
Yeah.
What was that statistic of what fucking Dank said? Like, people typically stop at 10 or something?
Was it? I think it was Pete that said that, and it was something like most people quit after like 27 or something. Most podcasts don't make it 27, but then we looked it up somewhere else, and it was like most podcasts don't make it to 10 or something like that. I don't fucking remember. Pete sure didn't make it to. Like we were like, oh, dude, we just have to make it to whatever in Journey Folk, and then we'll be good. And then we made it half of the way there.
Yeah. Shout out to Journey Folk.
Shout out Patrick.
So, Legacy of the Dark Knight was revealed, which is a new Batman Lego game, and I haven't actually purchased a Lego game. Well, did I buy that or was that through Game Pass? I played the Skywalker Saga. I
don't know. I bought that, and it was pretty good. And I got it after you got it, so because I was watching you play and it looked good.
It was okay. So I was trying to catch that same high that the Star Wars games back on like the OG Xbox gave.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite hit that for me, but it was pretty good. And the Lego games do really well every time they release. But oh yeah, no, I bought it. Oh, that's on sale right now for fucking $7. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Pick it up, guys.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
I did on Steam. Yeah, I did buy it, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Or did Fodder? I don't know.
It's shout out Fodder buying you all your games.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a Fodder game, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't remember buying that. Anyways, that game was pretty good. I mean, it has great reviews on Steam. It has 25,000 and it is rated very positive. Whoa. When did Steam start classifying the reviews as English and recent? I thought it was always overall and recent. What the fuck?
I don't know. That has to be new. I think with Lego games is I've never wanted a Lego game that wasn't just Fortnite. That wasn't just Minecraft. I mean, I've never not wanted a Lego. Hold on. Let me. I fucked that all up. I've always wanted a game. Yeah, I've always wanted a Lego game that's Minecraft, basically, where you just get to like free build whatever. You could be a little Lego dude.
Like what Fortnite does.
Yeah, kind of, but like Fortnite is like Legos in a 3-dimensional like world. Like you're not walking on like studs. And so the world has like weird elevation problems. So like you'll start a build and now like one side of your build needs fucking stairs because you can't like angle it with the elevation or anything. Or like there'll be a weird dip in like a fucking just like random elevation everywhere, and it makes building like a city or something like really fucking stupid. Whereas like if it was like Minecraft, you know, you could put plates or whatever and you could have everything be like a flat, you know, or if there was elevation, you could decide like you could flatten it. I don't know. It just, I've always wanted a Lego game like that. And, you know, 2K Racers was pretty good. Lego 2K Racers in letting you build vehicles. But it was pretty limited in how many parts they actually had. They actually did a cool thing with their battle pass, which might be moving forward into granted that's 2K, and who's making the new one? I don't think it's 2K.
It's not. It's Telltale.
Yeah.
Which is who always made the OG Lego games.
Was it Legacy of the Dark Knight?
Legacy of the Dark Knight, yeah. That's coming out on Switch too as well, and I'll probably most likely get it for that. Unless it looks like it's gonna, like it's Legos, like I don't think I really care, but if it's gonna like look or play like shit, maybe I'll get it on PC, but otherwise I might just get that for Switch.
Yeah,
honestly.
Well, what I was gonna say about the Lego 2K Racing or whatever, or 2K Drive or whatever the fuck it's called, they had battle passes. I think they had like 4 or 5 seasons of battle passes, but they weren't limited to when you could earn them. So they're just like always there. I think Halo Infinite did that too. You'll have a battle pass and you just activate that as the battle pass you're working on, and then you earn tiers in that battle pass, and then if you finish it or you want to switch to a different one, you can switch at any time, and they never expire or go away. So like that's kind of cool. If it's gonna do something with a battle pass, it would be cool to see that sort of thing. But again, that was 2K cool versus
Telltale.
Yeah.
So, this is gonna be launching sometime in 2026. There's no concrete release date, and they're already kind of upsetting fans because a big thing in the Lego games made by Telltale, at least, they always put an emphasis on like unlocking a lot of characters.
Right.
Speaking of, the Skywalker saga had like 400 playable characters or something like that.
Even if you don't count that, like I think one of the first ones was like Marvel Avengers or something like that. And that has like over like I think it's like 98 characters or something like that, or it's like almost, it's like either at like right at 100 or it's over 100.
Yeah. So, you know, they always put an emphasis on like playable characters. This is only going to have 7.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm personally am fine with. I would only ever play whichever character like they forced you to play, or I might switch to, you know, whoever my favorite character is in that series for that particular game. Like when I was playing the 155, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that was like one of the first ones, I think.
In what regard?
Like one of their first games that was like that formula.
I see. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, something like that. So the other thing about this game is it seems to be in a more than one way kind of copying the Arkham games, the Arkham Batman games, which are
it did look like
universally loved. Everyone loves those. So the combat is going to be like that free flow combo combat, which is cool. Those games play really well. So if it works the same, then that's pretty sick. Because that's also a pretty different formula from the Lego games. And even like the stealth aspect and the kind of like detective aspect seems to be ripped from the Arkham games. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't need 7. I mean, I don't need more than 7 playable characters. I'm not gonna want to be anyone other than Batman. I think maybe like Nightwing or something like that, or Robin. So this is gonna be pulling stories from comics, movies, shows, like all Batman media, which is kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
So there was 2 scenes. One of them being from The Dark Knight Rises, and one of them being from the newest Batman movie, The Batman, by who's that? Matt Reeves, I think. So that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I think that's Matt Reeves. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's Matt Reeves. No supervillains. At least that was confirmed. So yeah, just 7 heroes will be playable.
7 is kind of wild.
It's definitely a stray from what they normally do.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it, and actually their first one was Star Wars, and there were over 30 characters in that one even. And then Star Wars 2 original trilogy, there was...
Yeah, I knew I played those on Xbox, so that's why I was like, that's that Marvel Superheroes one. I played that on PS4.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about those. I forgot, like, those are so much older than like I remember the games coming out. So like, yeah, I forgot. There's the Indiana Jones one. I think there's like 60 characters in that one.
Those Star Wars games though weren't open world though. I don't think it was like linear, and you're like playing the missions.
Well, that Marvel Superheroes one is pretty linear until you finish it, and then you unlock like a city. You unlock like New York. Room. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I played that, and I remember nothing
Lego
about
Manhattan.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. I played that. I don't remember if I beat it or not, but I remember nothing about it.
It came out on DS apparently.
That's insane.
In 2013, it came out on DS, 3DS, PS3, PS4, PS Vita, Wii U, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC. Insane.
That is
So,
insane.
is this coming out on the regular Switch also?
It's specified Switch 2.
Dude, if you're releasing shit for fucking DS in 2013 and 3DS, which was also out, like,
That is fucking so
7
crazy,
characters
dude.
feels light. So to me, that either says, hey, there's only going to be 7 characters for the story until you finish it, and then you have unlockables after that. Or
It could be that. That's true.
there's going to be hella fucking microtransactions. Or maybe just each character is so unique in the way they play.
They talked about it. I don't think it's going to be microtransactions. I could maybe see. So they want it to be limited to Batman characters. They did specify that. So like Superman's not going to show up. But when asked if Nightwing would show up and Robin, they said no comment. So more of the Bat family could end up getting opened up, but they're not going to go crazy with it.
Just what Batmans are we even going to see? If there's only 7.
So it's Batman characters, so not Batman per se. And it's going to be unlockable like outfits too. So the 7 is specifically 7 characters, not like different outfits. At least, like it mentioned Gordon, it mentioned Catwoman.
Okay,
Batman.
so we're gonna have like Jason Todd and then a bunch of different outfits. We're gonna have like Damian Wayne and a bunch of different outfits. We're gonna have like Dick Grayson and a bunch of different outfits, I guess.
Something like that, seemingly.
They should put Adam West in the game.
I feel like his outfit probably will be in it. I feel like he's pretty iconic.
I mean, he was like the first on film, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to see who all the playable characters are going to be.
Also,
I read it earlier.
Did you know that Adam West appeared in a Fairly Odd Parents episode?
A few, actually. Adam West was the mayor.
In Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
I said Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh.
At least I thought I said Fairly Odd Parents. If I said Family Guy, whoops. He was like some weird like Catman, Batman guy.
Okay, so it looks like Jim Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Catwoman, and Talia. Or at least those are...
Al Ghul?
Yeah. Those are at least characters you're gonna like interact with. I don't know if all those are per se playable, but those are at
Playing
least
as
ones
Talia would be fucking wild because she's a bitch.
That's true. She is a bitch. Not to mention she's literally a villain in The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think she's almost always portrayed as a villain. I'm sure there's a story or two I don't know about where she's not, but
yeah, I'll definitely get it. Maybe not on release, and for full price, but I definitely will get that. Yeah, other than the Skywalker Saga, I guess the last Lego game I played was the Marvel game on PS4. So, before a couple of years ago, it was like probably close to 10 last time I played a Lego game.
Other than Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, I said other than a couple of years ago. It's been
yeah, I don't play them that often. The kids still play them sometimes, which makes sense because children. But I don't. I think the Lego 2K Drive, whenever that came out, was that 2 years ago? Was the that was like the last one I actually played.
Oh yeah. Cat Assassin. This is a new I don't even know what to call this. It's going to be like an entertainment venture by Dave Bautista.
Oh boy.
It is being spearheaded by his production company, Dogbone Entertainment. It's gonna be yes, it's like a whole franchise. So it's gonna be an animated series, video games, publishing. So I'm guessing like comics and stories. Um, Very interesting. So the studio making the game is gonna be Titan One Studios, and they said the game is gonna be a mixture of Assassin's Creed. It's going to be the immersive gameplay of Assassin's Creed, tactical espionage of Splinter Cell, immersive feline agility of Stray, and the fluid combat of Sifu. All of that wrapped together in one game sounds like it could be cool if they do each of them well. But that's a lot of mechanics to juggle. So I'm a little worried about that. I think if they can nail it well, it would be interesting.
This sounds like the Nemesis system that's in those Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor games.
Like everything I just said.
Yeah.
So reading about it.
What both. So this says rebirth, retribution, repeat. This is like on their website. It says every death sends you back to early adulthood, which is kind of like Sifu, except in Sifu you get older. And it says, but the fight's not over. You and your targets reincarnate in a dynamic rogue light system, forcing constant strategic adaptation. Your every move, success, or failure warps the narrative, shaping a unique path to victory in a twisted city where every life counts. So, the Nemesis system, I don't know if you know anything about that. I assume you know at least something, but essentially it's like you could kill your enemies, and then the more you found and killed that like one enemy, he'd like get like traumatized, but like also could get like stronger depending on how things went. So like if you could like manipulate how they evolved also, like I've seen some videos of people doing ridiculous things like finding the weakest enemy that has a name and then like turning him into like a fucking total badass and having him like take over like an entire like fort and like becoming the commander.
So my issue with that system, and it's been a long time since I played, but at least when I was playing, it seemed like you never really killed the person, or like sometimes when you like it would seem like you killed them and then they would come back, and that bothers me. So like if they actually like escaped and then got stronger, that would be fine.
But like if they die, they're dead.
Yeah, when I played, it didn't really seem like that's what was happening though. And that always kind of bothered me with that game.
I don't think there was any permanent death of anything in that game. I don't remember, but I don't think there was. And this kind of sounds like there's not going to be also. It sounds like everyone is the main character sort of shit.
Yeah. This does kind of sound like the Nemesis system. I'm definitely down with that because Warner Brothers has a fucking
nut hold on that.
Yeah, what's the fucking word I'm looking for though? They have
Monopoly?
a kinda, I guess, copyright. They have like a copyright on that, and like no one else has attempted to do anything similar.
No one else has attempted to do anything similar, and they're not using it, so like it's just being wasted.
Yeah, they used it in 2 games and then haven't touched it since.
Oh yeah.
I like Dave Bautista. So when I used to watch wrestling when I was a little kid, he was always one of my favorite wrestlers. And then he started acting and is kind of becoming one of my favorite actors.
Damn.
He's got some fucking acting chops to him, which is kind of crazy because he was always known as like he was like a big buff guy, you know? So you immediately think like fucking, oh, he's dumb.
No, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
True. So you just think he's dumb, but like dude, the first thing I saw him where he was like really taking it serious and in like a very serious role was Blade Runner, and he has such a small part and I was just blown away. And it's such a short scene. I don't know, have you ever seen that Blade Runner, the
new one? No.
We should maybe, well, I was gonna say we should watch party it, but that's actually the movie that made me realize I wanted a home theater. So
Hell
no,
yeah.
we shouldn't. You should watch that at home alone with your fucking speakers because it's badass.
Hell yeah. The first Blade Runner is pretty good, but don't ask me anything about it because I haven't seen that for at least 17 years.
I own it and haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty good from what I can remember from when I was a teenager.
I still haven't watched. I still haven't played Stray, but the writer of Stray and that game 12 Minutes is evidently the writer of Cat Assassin.
Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what a lot of people were saying Stray felt kind of like in terms of story.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to get it on like a really good deal. It's fucking $18. Damn, that's kind of cheap right now.
I don't remember.
I feel like
who
10
said
might be
that.
the sweet spot for that.
It's probably fucking Daniel. It wasn't actually Daniel. He's never played that, but we're just gonna blame him anyway.
I think it's shorter. I don't think it's like a super long game. The reviews are fucking insane.
True, the reviews are insane.
Also, yeah, are you looking at that on Steam? It says English reviews now. It's recent English, and I feel like we were just looking at reviews
Like a week ago?
Like a couple of episodes ago, and it definitely did not say English reviews.
I don't.
That's so weird.
I don't remember the review I was looking at, but it like basically had beef with the fact that you're a fucking cat and there's like no dialogue in terms
Holy
of
shit,
the
brother.
fact that you're a cat.
The cat game has you play as a cat. Fucking revolutionary. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Some people are saying the story is pretty good. I don't remember what the whole fucking like the premises of the game is like. Stray is like the cat is looking for something like a person or another cat or some shit.
I think a home based on the fact that it's a stray.
Yeah, maybe. And the fact that the entire game is just fucking clankers everywhere.
Oh, some fucking oil drinkers. Hell yeah, dude.
Holy shit. Don't be throwing that out too liberally.
Yeah. I don't know. Stray always looked cool. I'll get it at some point, but Cat Assassin, yeah. That's gonna be on my radar. That and Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Bro.
Hopefully Cat Assassin comes out for Switch as well. I'm gonna become a Switch gamer. Play everything on Switch.
Hopefully it plays like my friend Pedro.
Right? Nah, Cat Assassin I probably would actually get on PC.
But if it plays
Based
anything
off-
like Sifu, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I have Sifu in my wish list on the eShop just because I fucking love that game. But I was thinking about it and I was like, fuck, man, I don't know if I actually would want to play that on Switch. With the Pro controller, sure, but in handheld mode, absolutely not. Not with like the Joy-Cons attached to the screen. That sounds like fucking. I'd rather drink sewage water, I think. And speaking of sewage water, Assassin's Creed Mirage is getting free DLC.
Hey,
Which
yo.
Ubisoft and free.
I know, right? That's crazy.
That doesn't usually go hand in hand.
Keep in mind, this is not the newest Assassin's Creed.
It is not. It did come out in 2023 though, which makes it getting free DLC even weirder.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be a new area and gameplay improvements.
Heck yeah.
Which like the new area, like that kind of makes it sound like it's a free expansion, which like we don't know how big it's gonna be. So like it could literally just be like a new area, but it looks like the old area. But like they're calling it someplace different.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be what is now modern day Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah.
So back in medieval Baghdad era, this was called Al Ula, which is located in Medina.
Oh, okay. I know where that is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can point to it on a map. No, it's a little more to the left.
Cool.
This game is the one that was like the throwback to like how Assassin's Creed 2 plays, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also on sale right now. I was thinking about buying it.
Just
It's
for
on
the
sale for
DLC?
$15. No, actually, I was thinking about buying it, and then the DLC got announced, and it was making me think about buying it even more.
Ah.
I went back and watched a video though, and I was super hyped when this game got announced because it goes back to like the old formula, and you don't have to use this mechanic, but I'm fucking really weird about some things, and there's a mechanic in the game that literally lets you teleport, and that I don't know why, but that really irritates me.
Let you like fast travel?
No,
Or like if you jump
um,
off a building and fuck something up, you can like restart.
not like that either. So when you're doing, at least one way you can use it is when you're going to do like the leap of faith. If you're about to pass by an enemy, you can like hit a button and it like slows down time, and you can like do a chain assassination, and you like mid dive, you like teleport to a guard, kill him, teleport to another guard, kill him, and then teleport to another guard. So like yeah, like that's a mechanic better used in a game. I don't know. I like Assassin's Creed's never been like realistic per se, but like the historical aspect of it, I've always taken that like very seriously, and I don't know. I always liked how accurate it usually tried to be to history.
For a game with
And
magic,
so
you don't like that it has magic sometimes?
yeah, basically like the pieces of Eden were already like kind of pushing it a little bit. Or not even really the pieces of Eden. It was more so like when Minerva and Juno started like talking to you. Like that more so is what started bugging me. Like the pieces of Eden, like I could,
It's a
it
rocket
wasn't my
blows. That's kind of
favorite.
cool.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but like I could wing that. Um, but like that mechanic is silly.
How did you feel
Um,
about the first Uncharted then?
so that's different, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that
Dude,
because that is
I
completely fictional. Obviously, the game's fictional too, but like it's trying to be like historically accurate while also sprinkling in fantasy, and that fucking I don't know, just something about that just really irks me.
don't ever watch anything involving King Arthur.
Arthur, I hardly know her.
Boy, what? Um, just one real quick aside, since I mentioned Uncharted, I just want to let everyone know that the first one is my favorite. Okay, moving on.
And he's the only one that thinks that too, by the way.
I can't be. Dude, it's got fucking Eddie Raja in it, dude.
Nah, most people say two.
So 2 is pretty good, but dude, I have the platinum for the first 3 on PlayStation, and yeah, of course on PlayStation, duh. The first one had it had like some like power combo thing where if you hit the buttons in the correct order with the correct timing, you could just like one shot any enemy. And on the hardest difficulty, it's so fun like figuring out which cover to run between to get up to a guy so you can do that to him. And like you still had to like have the timing down right. And you could use the handgun up like all the way through the entire game pretty much.
That's cool. Those games are always really sick. I got a fucking slap to the nuts the other day. The expansion for 4 that came out, Lost Legacy, just hit 8 years old, I think is what it said. And that made me feel ill because in my mind, I'm still like that game came out 2 years ago. And finding out that game is 8 years old, I was like, oh no.
I always want to call that girl Shiva, but that's not her name. But that's like the fucking like spin-off one, right?
Yeah.
With what the fuck is her
Chloe,
name?
isn't it?
Well, Chloe and her name's like Marcine or something. I think that's the Last of Us. What is her
It
name?
is The Last of Us. Fuck if I know. I never played it. I always wanted to.
I played most of it.
I actually own Uncharted 4 on PC.
Nadine Ross.
Nadine, that's what it was. It sucks. They still have only released 4, and well, the only way you can get Uncharted on PC is the Legacy of Thieves collection. So it's Uncharted 4 and then Legacy of Thieves, or the Lost Legacy is what it's called. They really should remaster and port 1, 2, and 3.
Dude, I am sad about Uncharted because it never got the love that The Last of Us got, but it's probably almost as good. And as before,
I think some aspects it definitely does better.
It's true. And it was definitely before Naughty Dog started writing all of their fucking characters to be retarded. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Moving on.
Okay. So something that was reported for this DLC for Assassin's Creed Mirage. A French outlet called Les Echos in January reported that Savvy Games Group, a subsidiary of Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, previously struck a deal with Ubisoft for additional Assassin's Creed Mirage story content. The exact nature of the agreement wasn't disclosed, and Ubisoft declined to comment at the time. So a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean this French outlet, are assuming that this DLC is probably that, especially because the location of the DLC was announced, and like I said, it is modern. It is what is modern day Saudi Arabia. Shout out Saudi Arabia funding DLC.
Yeah, to
make
boost tourism.
Oh, you think that is what it is? That would make sense. I guess
it's either to boost tourism, or it's Islamic
propaganda
related. Yeah, that too. Same. I mean, I think propaganda accomplishes both of those things.
That's true. But yeah, very very odd. Very odd. Something I wanted to do, and then we can move on to the next topic. I want to go over the ratings for each of the games. And I do believe this has every game. At least has Valhalla. So it has Shadows. So yeah, it has every game. So starting at number 14, which technically is tied with 13. We have Assassin's Creed Unity ranked the lowest with a 72 on, and these are all Metascore, or Metacritic Metascore ratings. So something else might have these games ranked differently, but I like Metacritic. So you have Unity and Rogue coming in last, which Unity I think probably got fucked because of its launch. That game, it was the first PS4 game, and it had a pretty rocky start, or at least it was the first PS4 only game, because they ended up porting 4 to PS4 as well, but Unity was the first only PS4 developed game.
Right.
It looked amazing, but it had really bad bugs at the beginning, and it took them a really long time to fix them, and I don't think they fixed everything.
Oof.
I liked Unity. It has a really good boss fight in particular that I really like. And it changed up a lot of things. So they made parkour in theory better when it worked. So you had like a parkour up and down button. And I don't know, it took a lot of risks. Then some of them paid off, some of them didn't. I liked it, but it is according to Metacritic, it is ranked the lowest, but tied for the lowest. So next up, Assassin's Creed Rogue. That was the last PS3 and 360 developed game. I am yet to play Rogue. I'm about to play it soon on Switch 2. So I'll give my thoughts on that soon. But I've heard pretty bad things about it. I think it was pretty small in comparison. And timeline wise, it fits like right in between 4 and 3 in a really weird way. Or cool way, I guess, depending on how you look at it. My personal least favorite game, I think, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, ranked number 12 with a 76. Syndicate was kind of dog shit in my opinion.
Damn, shout out Syndicate.
Did you play that one?
Nope. I've played 1, 2, 4, and the Viking one a little bit.
This kid's stupid.
Damn. Which one did you just say?
Syndicate.
That's not the Viking one.
Valhalla?
Yeah, Valhalla. I played that one a little bit.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is at 11, which again technically tied with 12 because it also has a 76. Haven't played Mirage, so I have no weight on that. But it's at least not the lowest, so could always be worse.
True.
Valhalla is number 10 with an 80. Revelations is number 9 with an 80. Revelations, that might be up there, close with Syndicate for me in terms of like worst games.
Damn.
At least, so I will say, out of the RPG games, like the new ones, the only one I have actually like really played to completion was Origins. I do own Valhalla, but you and I have played probably around the same amount of time. I think like I've tried playing it twice now. I only got like 2 hours in or something, maybe 3 hours.
Dude,
I didn't get far in at all.
It's like once you get the boat, you have to sail for like 20 minutes on the first, like your first voyage, and there's nothing to do.
I think that's literally where I stopped.
And there's
playing,
there's like no reason to stop anywhere because you're just under leveled. So you just go to where you're supposed to go, and it's like really fucking stupid.
It is really. I get they wanted to shake up the formula. But I really don't like the way the RPG games play. I really, especially going back and playing AC2 now, and even playing AC2 on Switch. It's so fucking good. There's a couple of times, and this isn't just exclusive to playing it on the Switch. So I will preface by saying that, but there's obviously a couple of times like where you're going to do parkour, and you fucking go the wrong direction, and it makes me want to punch everything in my house.
That was always a problem, though.
It was exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like that's not even like exclusive to it being on the Switch and like the Joy-Cons being bad. It like that always happened back then. I think they started kind of fixing it like later on, like around 3 and up. But yeah, like when AC2 first came out, yeah, that was always a big thing.
I don't know. So you didn't have to do too much parkour in 4, or if you did, you were like always close to the ground. So if you fell, you could just like climb back up because you were like running on fucking trees on a beach for the most part.
Yeah.
Dude, what I would hate is like I'd be walking or doing something, and then like whatever character you're controlling would just like jump onto like a fence, and it's like, dog, what are you doing? I'm not trying to jump on a fucking fence. I'm just trying to run through this crowd.
I fucking broke my back going to do a leap of faith earlier because I fucking angled it at. So what I always do, and on Switch it's fucking hard to see because I've been playing like in handheld mode, but I fucking have it kickstand and I'm using my controller. The fucking screen's tiny, so like sometimes I'll be at the top of a leap of faith and I'm like, fuck, I don't see where the haystack is, so I'll angle my jump the way the like perch is angled, and there's a couple of hay bales that aren't lined up like that. So I just straight up jumped off of a fucking, I don't know, like 50-foot drop and just
desynchronization.
just fucking died. I was dead as fuck.
My thing with the RPGs is I almost feel like they should have dropped the Assassin's Creed name from those and just made them their own games without assassins or Abstergo or any of that shit. It could have just been like I don't know, Egyptian, like I don't know, fucking historical Egypt, historical Greece. I don't know, like think of a
Yeah.
fucking title. It doesn't have to be Assassin's Creed. And the fact that they tried to tie in the assassins, especially since all of those take place prior to the founding of like the actual assassins. Well, maybe Valhalla doesn't, but the first two definitely do.
Yeah, dude. All right. So, yeah, I agree with that. Everything you just said. You have Assassin's Creed Origins, which, you know, what's the fucking subtitle there? Origins. Okay. So it's the origins of the Creed. Cool. The next fucking game is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So you think, okay, well, we just played as the origins of the Creed, the beginning of the Creed.
In like the
What are
year
we gonna be
900
playing
or
now?
something. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we gonna be playing now? It's gonna be a sequel, right?
Prequel.
No, it goes back even further in time, and you're playing as fucking dude. It makes me so fucking
It goes
mad.
back
It's
pretty
so
far
dumb.
too. You're what is it, like 150? It's like 150 BC or something.
It's something pretty fucking crazy like that. Yeah,
'Cause-
it's because you're playing as fucking a Greek soldier during the fucking Peloponnesian War. So
Oh, it's even earlier than what I said, I think.
yeah, something like that.
Here, let's just look it up.
431 to 404 BC.
There you go.
So yeah, I makes my tummy hurt. That's all I'll say. Anyways, so Revelations. Revelations, other than those RPG games, Revelations is like probably tied with Syndicate for me. So my all-time favorites, Brotherhood. A lot of people say two or four. Four sold the most. And I think by the time four came out, a lot of people say four. Brotherhood was my favorite. It added a lot of really cool mechanics. That I really fucking like. One of them being the assassin recruits. I always thought that was really cool. Like you go out and fucking recruit assassins and you can send them on missions and you can call them in to help, which is always really cool. Revelations tweaked it and it added some cool aspects, but then it also added this like tower defense fucking thing, which was really dumb. And then I thought the idea of the hook blade was stupid. And that's why Revelations is like one of my least favorite.
Shout out
But it
Hookblade.
was true.
Why-
It was also cool because there's a section of it, and sorry for spoilers of this game that came out fucking 14 years ago. Not actually 14, but it was. Wait a minute. Holy shit! What? Yeah. I guess that was 14 years ago. Jesus Christ. I said that memeingly, and then I looked. Yeah, it came out in 2011. So, sorry for spoilers, but that shit is so fucking stupid. You get to see like the end of Altair,
True.
and that aspect's really cool, but there's so many stupid little things in that game that like turned me away from it. So like I wanted to like it and I would start liking it, but then I get fucking pulled away.
Well, the crazy part is fucking Revelations and Brotherhood are filler games
But yeah, they were.
because they fucking
Literally.
scrapped what 3 was originally going to be. We've talked about this at length before and how I'm fucking pissed about the fact that they fucked up what they had, like their original, like, I don't know, blueprint or whatever. What is it? Roadmap?
Yeah, Redmond.
I mean, they just couldn't do it, the technology, I guess, and Ubisoft is fucking hungry for money, so they're like, oh, Ezio's popular, let's milk that fucking shit.
True.
Is the hook blade cooler or less cool than the Phantom Blade, do you think?
Oh, less cool for sure. The Phantom Blade was pretty dope. I actually fucked with Phantom Blade pretty heavily. Don't fuck with sauerkraut though.
Damn.
So Assassin's Creed Revelations, number 9 with an 80 meta score. At number 8 with an 81 is Origins. Number 7, the very first Assassin's Creed with an 81. That game plays very hard now. That game leaned more into like the social stealth parkour aspect, and
True.
you weren't supposed to run around fighting everyone,
You were supposed
and you
to run
could.
away from most people, actually.
Yeah, you could, but you'd have to be pretty fucking good at the game.
Well, I think they had infinitely spawning enemies in the first two games. If you were in, like, if you had heat or whatever you want to call it, if you were wanted. Maybe two, there wasn't. They would spawn for a little bit and then they would stop. But I think in the first one, like if they were chasing you, they would just keep spawning on you.
Maybe it's been too long since I played the first one. In two, it does not, unless it's like a certain area that will happen.
It might be a certain area, but no, now that you mention it, it's like once you'd kill like the 10 guys, there would be no more. I remember that now because I remember like having a pile of bodies. Outside of Notre Dame, actually.
Shout out Notre Dame.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it didn't have infinite spawning, but it was just really hard. I used to just run away from every fight in the first game and blend in. Yeah, like you're supposed to. I mean, I think it literally wanted you to do that.
Yeah.
Now it's like fight everybody.
So number 5, number 6, Assassin's Creed Shadows, with an 81.
Oh yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey comes in at number 5 with an 83.
Makes sense. A lot of people like that game for some reason.
Yeah, a lot of people do like the game for some reason. Assassin's Creed 3 is actually ranked pretty high on this list at number 4 with an 84, because a lot of people at the time didn't like that game. I wonder if it's like kind of turned around now. Time period wise, I don't know why. Colonial America, I fucking hate. In history.
Well, it's such a weird period because like they had to go out of their way to make the parkour like even useful. Like
they did something really interesting with it because you never could climb trees before, and they had to make climbable trees in it.
I mean, could you really never climb trees before that?
Yeah. At least in 2. Are there even fucking trees in fucking Jerusalem? I don't think there were trees in 1.
There were palm trees, but not trees with branches, I guess. Yeah, and so like in that regard, the trees are kind of cool. But then like they moved the trees to 4, and like the whole tree thing like didn't really work in 4 very well because there's fucking palm trees everywhere again. Hey, this palm tree is conveniently sideways next to this other palm tree, making a perfect little triangle that you can run across. Cool, dude. Yeah, I don't know. The parkour felt like kind of weird in 3 from what I've seen of it. And then who wants to be a fucking Indian, dude?
I actually did. I thought that was cool.
Damn, this kid wanted to be an Indian. He wanted to fucking be throwing his Tommy Hanks at people.
Exactly. That game added some. I don't know if I'd call the tomahawk a tool per se. I mean, it's like your main weapon.
Was there a rifle in that game? Like, could you use a rifle?
Yeah, you could pick up rifles, but you didn't just have a rifle by default.
Well, that's fucking stupid. You should have had a rifle by default. Could you have a rifle in 4 by default?
I don't think so. You had your flintlocks.
But you could hold I think 4 of at some point or whatever. 6? It was a lot.
4. Yeah. Yep, you can get 4 flinty boys.
I don't know. George Washington Simulator's not really it, I don't think, dude.
Yeah. I'll be replaying that at some point too, coming up. In my Assassin's Creed Switch playthrough. Because I have the Ezio collection, so 2 Brotherhood Revelations. The Rebel collection, which is Black Flag and Rogue, and I'm assuming the expansion for 4. I would assume Freedom Cry, but I don't know. Yeah, I would assume so. and then Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. So I'll be playing through all those at some point. I'm on 2 right now, so
Oh yeah.
I got got a lot of games ahead of me. So anyways, at number 3, you got AC4 Black Flag with an 88.
Okay.
Number 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood with an 89. And at number 1, Assassin's Creed 2 with a 90.
Wait, what was number 2?
Brotherhood.
Oh, okay. What was 3 you said? I already fucking forgot.
Black Flag.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, those being top 3 makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much everyone says AC2 is their favorite. And it's good, but and maybe this will change when I actually do go to play Brotherhood, but playing through 2, everything I loved about Brotherhood, I'm like, man, I really wish I had this right now.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling when I go to get into Brotherhood, I'm gonna be like, man, I'm really glad I have this now. And it's just gonna make me appreciate it even more.
I really liked 2, but it got to a point where it was like there weren't enough like enemy variety, and you had like too many different tools to deal with everything.
By the time you get to which one?
Huh?
In which
2?
game?
Yeah, in 2. It might be like all the games, but I really felt it in 2, where like towards the end of the game you'd have like fucking 10 swords and 10 knives and fucking you have the hidden blade and you have the fucking poison thing and you have the fucking coins and you have the smoke bombs, you have the hidden gun and you have the fucking throwing knives, and it's like, dog, how much fucking shit do you need? Like, options are cool, but like half the time you just fucking smoke bomb and then assassinate everyone, or you fucking throw some coins and assassinate everyone. Like,
Yeah.
and like the poison thing like was kind of cool for like the story assassinations, but then like you'd end up watching a fucking cutscene anyway, so it's like doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it kind of breaks your immersion a little bit. Yeah, I agree with that. Something I always really liked that Assassin's Creed did, and at some point they stopped doing it, and I think they started going back to doing it, but the confession room, like where you assassinate a story target and they have like a little one-on-one monologue.
Yeah,
I always really liked that. That was always really cool.
that was kind of cool.
It's crazy how little modern day you have in Assassin's Creed 2, because I know in the earlier games people complained about it, and so I knew in Assassin's Creed 1 you didn't have a whole lot, but I thought in Assassin's Creed 2 you did, and I've only been in the modern day segment twice now, and I'm at sequence 9.
Yeah, there's not much in the modern one. There's like the beginning, right? And then they pull you out like halfway through because you're having like a panic attack or whatever the fuck it was. And then I think they pull you out like maybe one more time. And then the last time you get pulled out is literally like the end credit scene when you're like breaking out of the fucking Abstergo.
Yeah.
There might be there might be one other time where what's her name talks to you and is like telling you that she's about to fucking break you out or whatever, or to like learn this. Did you already do that one where she's like, oh, you need to make sure you learn all the fucking skills or whatever?
Yeah. So it's the beginning.
Oh, is it the beginning?
Like I'm gonna go over like all the times that I've done so far up to sequence 9. So it's the very beginning. You get in the chair, and you're technically already broken out of Abstergo at the very beginning. Like that is how the game opens up. So you go to like some apartment or whatever. You meet up with everyone. You get in the chair. They pull you out to make sure you don't have too much time. Like they don't want you to just like straight steamroll through it. So they pull you out once.
True.
Which you just have to like talk to everyone, I think, and you can go right back in.
Is it Lucy?
They pull you out as Lucy, Rebecca, and Sean. They pull you out again, and they have you do some like parkour
Yeah.
to make sure you're not in it too long. And that's when you have like a fucking you like faint, and then you in your dream, you're Altair. You see Altair knock up Maria, and you go
That,
back in. And that's literally it so far up to sequence 9,
I think
which is kind
that's
of
like
crazy.
pretty much it. The next time you like you break out, or like come out of the Animus, you're like fighting the Abstergo guys with the fucking shock baton or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's literally it. I mean, there's not much. What is it, like fucking 12, 13 sequences, maybe 14. So I mean, there's literally not much game left. I'm almost done with AC2. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming it's like in Revelations you're fucking in a coma. Spoilers. So I know it's not Revelations, so I guess it may be Brotherhood and 3. There's a lot of annoying modern day segments. I don't know. That was just a really big complaint people had.
Yeah, well, I always kind of liked, again, if they hadn't fucked 3 up, I think the modern day segments would have been fine. But like I said, they're like, oh, Ezio's really popular and let's milk Ezio. So they made 2 more Ezio games when the original plan was to just make the 3rd Assassin's Creed and then you'd be the twins. And then that was like the first half of the game, you're the twins. The second half, you're just Desmond.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking stupid. The ending might have still been the same where he fucking yeets his spaghetti to save everyone, but
that's enough Assassin's Creed talk.
yeah, it's like 30 minutes of Assassin's Creed.
True. Let's talk about Black Ops 7's lack of pre-orders.
I know.
I don't have exact numbers because nothing's been outright revealed, but on the PS5 store, well, I guess technically the PlayStation store, there's like a section where you can see like best-selling games.
Right. Yep.
And Black Ops 7 right now is one of the first Call of Duty games to not top the pre-order charts 3 days after announcements. And currently the Vault Edition pre-order is only at number 8.
Oh, it's moved up a little actually. It's at like 6 now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Last
I
checked,
still ahead of it.
The Vault, so it's the Call of Duty Vault Edition and then the Battlefield whatever. I think the big Battlefield one is still ahead of it.
Okay.
But yeah, when I looked earlier, it was 6th.
So when the tweet happened, which was 3 days after the reveal, the Vault Edition was only at number 8, and both versions of Battlefield 6, the Phantom Edition and the Standard, were ahead of it.
Right.
Which is pretty crazy because that best-selling pre-order thing was pretty much exclusively, other than the Standard Edition of Battlefield 6, was pretty much exclusively like bigger editions of games. There was like a bigger edition of like NBA, Madden.
NBA is on there 3 times, by the way.
That's crazy.
Insane, even.
Yeah, that's actually pretty wild. But yeah, I mean that's just pre-orders, so like obviously that can change, but this might, if EA can keep up the hype, this might actually be one of the fucking, actually probably the only time Battlefield's ever done better than a COD. So I guess we'll just have to see if they actually maintain the hype.
True.
The way the beta went and the pre-orders currently, at least according to the PlayStation Store, is pretty telling. You know, that article said it's one of the first Call of Duty games to not top. I wonder what the other one is. I feel like let's see.
I think it was the last time Battlefield came out. but not 2042.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was. It was Infinite Warfare.
Wow.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
kinda
anyway.
crazy.
You might want to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Gears of War Reloaded being on that list is kind of cool since that's a Microsoft game.
True.
When trying to find this, it does look like Infinite Warfare did pop up.
Yeah, I think it was Infinite Warfare and whatever Battlefield released that year was the last time this happened.
Huh.
All right, let me look.
What the fuck? I don't even know what that article was. That was weird.
All right, so on the list, this is the list order right now. Is 2K26, then the 2K26 so it's the 2K26 middle edition, and then the big edition. Then it's FC26, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Battlefield 6 big edition, and then Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Vault edition. And then
Okay.
you don't see the regular edition of Black Ops 7 until, let's see, it's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's 14th on the list. And above it is Gears of War, actually. Battlefield 6 regular. 2K6 regular. Borderlands 4 big edition. Like Borderlands 4 regular. And then Ghosts of Yotai. Like,
Gears of War being ahead of the standard edition is kind of crazy.
yeah. Well, and so the funniest thing is like they're not getting sales on Xbox either. Because first of all, who fucking even has an Xbox? We've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. Who has fucking Xbox? Nobody has Xbox. But even if they had an Xbox, they're not gonna buy the fucking game because it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
It's literally on Game Pass. And so, and then the Steam charts were showing pretty much similar things, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Most people are playing that on BattleNet.
well, most people are playing on BattleNet, probably. But just like the PlayStation thing is very telling of, you know, there's a lot of people who don't want to play on PC because they want the option to turn crossplay off. And those people are going to be playing on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
dude.
fact that 2K is on there 3 times before the
Yeah,
standard
that's
edition.
crazy.
Think about that. Nobody is pre-ordering the 2K standard edition and the middle edition and the big edition. You're picking one of the 3. More people
Yeah.
are ordering all 3 of those more than the standard Call of Duty option.
Yep.
Insane.
The Gears of War thing still blow my mind.
True. Well, it's
That's
if you're a Sony fanboy, lifelong Sony fanboy, and you're getting to play Gears finally, like it kind of makes sense. If you've never had an Xbox, you never got to play Gears.
well, also what that means though is the sales of that might be fucking absolutely crazy. So we might
True.
actually get every single Gears of War on PlayStation.
Yeah, Microsoft might be like, God damn, this sells better on PlayStation than it sells on Xbox.
Dude, I'm telling you, I really think they should just get out of the fucking game market. I mean, the console market and only make games.
Maybe.
I feel like that would go a lot better for them to just make games for both consoles, or I guess PC and Sony.
As a PC, pretty much exclusive PC player, I don't want Switch and PlayStation to be the only consoles. Competition is
Speak for
good.
yourself.
Competition is good. Microsoft's just not been great at competing lately.
I was gonna say Microsoft. There is no competition. They're too stagnant. Look at this Gears of War. When did that come out? 2007, 2006.
Yeah, something like that. a while
Yeah.
ago. Came out on 360.
November 7th, 2006. So you have a game from 2006 outselling pre-orders of the standard edition of COD right now on a PlayStation console,
True.
which is a wild sentence to say.
Not only that, but it's above Ghost of Yotai, which is a PlayStation exclusive.
True. Which is also pretty crazy.
That's insane.
Because Ghost of Tsushima was pretty fucking well received.
True. Do you think the fact that aren't you playing a woman in Ghost of Yotai? Do you think that has anything to do with it?
It could. A lot of people are upset about that.
Maybe.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Apparently Japan got kind of mad. I don't think we ever brought this up, but apparently Japan got kind of mad about them having a black guy in that Assassin's Creed Shadow or whatever.
That doesn't make sense. The character that's a historically accurate character.
It is a historically accurate character of a one and done samurai who happened to be black. But apparently Japan was like, oh, it's like unfaithful to like Japanese culture or something like that. I don't fucking remember. And I don't know if this is the consensus, but I did see a couple people saying some shit like that.
That was probably white, nerdy, fucking armchair.
Possibly.
Yes.
I can't read Japanese, so I just have to believe whatever anyone is telling me about it. Can't speak it either, for that matter.
True. Can you feel it?
I can feel it, actually.
Want to know what I can't feel?
No.
The Tarkov 1.0 release date being upon us. 8 years after its initial launch, which is crazy.
Some people were saying 12.
It's 13 years after initial development.
True.
But I think since the game's been
Early access, whatever.
Yeah, since the game's like actually been launched, it's 8 years. November 15th of 2025, it will be entering 1.0. So the Tarkov is finally upon us. I that makes me think that there might be some hope for Star Citizen.
Which
is at a similar
there ain't no hope for that, brother. That game is so fucking ambitious that I just don't think we're ever gonna see that. Tarkov was pretty ambitious, and they basically scrapped everything they wanted to do in their ambition, and that's why we're getting to 1.0.
Kind of. So basically, the way that Gray Zone is, Tarkov wants to essentially be like that.
Right. They wanted a connected open world, no load screens.
Yeah, and they're like a quarter of the way there after 8 years, I guess, which is cool.
Do you think they're gonna make it though? Because I kind of feel like they're gonna be like, hey, we hit 1.0, and then they're just gonna fucking cease development on the game.
They could. I guess it depends on if sales tank. So I wonder, like, hitting 1.0 is kind of like a big deal. So they're probably hoping to get some traffic and get some people. Like Hayes loves Tarkov, and he took a break this wipe. Like he started this wipe and then took a break because they did some weird changes, which they do that every wipe. Every wipe they change up a lot of things.
Yeah. Makes sense. Keeps it fresh.
And some things are well received, other things not so much. And from what Hayes was telling me, this wipe he was really not liking. But Cold really liked this wipe. So I don't know. I guess it just depends. Different people have different tastes. But they're probably hoping to get some like older players back. And I mean there's a lot of people that
they're trying to get older players back, and they're trying to entice new players because you have to remember, it's such a niche game. On top of the fact that it's their own fucking launcher or whatever, like you have to buy it from them and then play on their launcher. Like a lot of people will just be like, no.
Yeah, Arena being available on Epic now though is a good sign. I
that
wonder
is a good sign because a lot of people will play a game if it's on Epic or if it's on Steam.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to get it on Steam. The game, buying it is really sketchy. And that probably pushes a lot of like casual players away, but Tarkov's not a
Dank and I-
casual player game.
Right, but Dank and I, which I wouldn't say either of us are casual necessarily, but we literally the way you purchase that game we've never bought it because of that. Neither of us.
Yeah, dude, it's sketchy. It really honestly is. I don't know. I was talking with Cold about this. I'm gonna go back and play Tarkov for the 1.0 wipe, and I haven't actually like played that in quite a fucking few wipes.
Hell yeah.
So I played it 2 wipes ago, I think, a couple of times. But that's it since I quit playing.
I'm curious to know how well it's going to compete against Black Ops 7 campaign open world DMZ sort of mode that they're adding.
Oh god, yeah, that whole thing's really confusing.
So, for those of you who don't know, Black Ops 7 announced that they're going to have a campaign which is going to be 4-player co-op. I think they said 4 players. Maybe it was 5, but I think it's 4. They might have said you and 4 friends, but I think it's 4 players total. And you team up and you play the co-op story campaign, and then at the end of the campaign there's an end game, and the end game is you get to go to a free roam map and like collect things and scavenge and like find things and like return. It sounds like an extraction shooter, except there's no PvP, but you still end up in a map with 32 players total. So like you and like however many other teams are there, and you're all looking for whatever. And dude, I can't wait to get fucking griefed the fuck out of by some other kid who's like, he like picks up the batteries I need or something, and then just like runs away and fucking hides or something. There's gonna be some fucking stupid shit like that, dude. I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
it's COD, so that attracts the most toxic of the toxic.
But you know, they had the DMZ mode, which was basically Tarkov Lite, but COD, and they just threw that away. So I don't know.
Today's the 28th. Oh shit, brother. Delta
Thursday?
comes out fucking Thursday.
True. Well, Gears comes out Tuesday or whatever. Yeah, Tuesday.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely didn't beat Cyberpunk in time.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
me.
know. Get fucked. You won't be on either of those games too long. We're gonna, for those of you who already have watched the stream, we're gonna blow through the Gears campaign in 2 days.
Yeah, and I definitely think we can.
Do you imagine we can't? We just like, we're on like the last mission. We're both like, fuck it, we're playing Delta now.
That'd be funny. I really hope Delta sells well. I really want them to fucking do that same treatment to honestly all the games. I'd buy every single one again. Even though I just streamed those, I'll stream all of them again if they have the Delta treatment.
You've never played 4, have you?
I have never played 4. That's true. That is the only one I have not played.
Dude,
one of the main line.
The thing I hate the most about all of this is 3 is probably my favorite story-wise. But if you've played 1, 2, and 3, 4 is the best game. If you have not played 1, 2, and 3, 4 is whack and you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Because 4 has so many callbacks and throwbacks and fucking references. Like, it's kind of crazy how much shit in 4 is like, oh, this is from this game, or this was this thing, or like that person's really, dude. 4 is incredible. But you have to have played the first 3 games.
Dude, 4, honestly, like even 3 held up fine, and there's like a how many year gap in between 3 and 4? Fucking 10, 15 year gap.
Dude, 4
There's
still
probably, like,
looks
10.
really good. Have you seen what 4 looks like now? The game
I
was
have.
developed.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, it was
Like-
developed for, so it came out while I still had a standard television. I played it on standard television, 480p.
Damn, Grandpa.
Yeah, dude. If you look at it now on like a 2K monitor, or like, you know, fucking, it looks incredible still. At 1080p, 720p. That game looked so good back then. I was like, dude, look, this is fucking real life. This is what real life looks like.
True.
Apparently, did you know this? Apparently, the way video games look, how they're like all pixely, they looked better on standard televisions than they do now in HD. because now we see like the exact pixel, so it's like a square. But on the older TVs, it like rounded everything because the way the color lines worked.
Huh.
So like things looked better on standard than they do now, like older games and older like cartoons and shit.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the lines are crisper now, but because the edges are like 90 degrees now, they don't look as good overall because they used to be like rounded and they'd be like softened. Somehow we got onto Metal Gear from Tarkov, but essentially, hopefully
True.
Tarkov does good and makes many sales and doesn't just say, okay, we're 1.0, fuck you, customers.
That is so funny. We really did stray off. It's because they are coming out and we're playing it. That's how.
Yeah, dude. The thing about Tarkov though is it's such a niche genre, and they've had a good run so far. I would say. I like when you say extraction shooter. What's the first one anyone thinks of? It's Tarkov. You know, no one's thinking of the Division and their fucking stupid ass fucking Shadow Zone. Nobody's thinking of. I can't even think of any other extraction shooter. No one's thinking of fucking Marauders. No, like, you know,
The two people playing it still might be thinking of Marauders.
well, those kids are stupid because they're both cheating.
Well, so I think we talked about this. I think technically the Division did it first, but Tarkov did it first best, I guess.
First best, and like they streamlined. I wouldn't say streamlined it, but like they unstreamlined it.
True.
They made it inaccessible to the average Joe, whereas anyone could get on the Division and go play that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check out 1.0. Hopefully it actually is good. I don't want to get stuck into, I don't know if I want it to actually be good though. I don't want to get fucking looped back in.
Damn. We could always play Delta Force, or what was that other game that's also those same people?
Arena Breakout,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That's true. So GameStop currently has a trade-in deal to combat Sony being some fucking corksuckers. They are jacking the price of the PS5 up $50 across standard, slim, and pro. And GameStop is offering a $50 trade-in credit towards a new PS5 when you trade in an old console. Essentially getting rid of that $50 price hike, which, shout out GameStop, continuously trying to earn some fucking good grace. This is like the fucking third thing this year they've done. And like fifth thing over the past couple years.
I think GameStop used to be like the most corporate slop fucking we can never fail, fuck the customer, like establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And then their model just started failing and they were going down fast and they were getting ready to fucking close doors. And then fucking stonks happened.
I was about to say that was the catalyst. I didn't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, the catalyst was fucking GameStonk.
Yeah, GameStonk happened, and those kids completely changed how they view their customers, because like, oh shit, these guys actually fucking care about us, and we've just been like really shitty to them. So like, let's fucking maybe not be so shitty. I think overall their business practice is still kind of predatory, but like, you know, it's got a nice ribbon on it now.
Yeah, nice coat of paint. So yeah, it was actually really funny on Reddit when GameStonk was happening. People were making so much money off of it. I actually fucking, people were saying they were doing this, maybe they weren't, but people were at least claiming to be going to fucking sign up for Game Informer. And like they were signing up for like pro memberships and shit like that.
Damn.
Just because of GameStonk happening, yeah.
Pretty sick.
Cool. That is pretty sick. I can't even remember the last time I actually purchased a game from GameStop. I get sad and nostalgic sometimes. Thinking about like going into GameStop on like the weekend, with some fucking Christmas or birthday money, wanting to buy a new game, and like just looking at looking at like the walls, like trying to find like something that looked cool.
Have you been in one recently?
Yeah, it smells like fucking.
Well, okay, it always smelled
Smells
like that.
musty.
It always smelled like that. I went in one about a month ago. I was buying the kids shoes for school, and then we were at the mall and
From GameStop.
no. We went to
You just
Journeys.
passed by, I
Yeah.
know.
Well, the Journeys is right next to the GameStop, so we went into the GameStop because they wanted to go in there, and I ended up getting both of them some T-shirts or whatever because like they like character T-shirts, and dude, the guy there was like, "Oh, dude, like." Just so you know, like I see your daughter's getting a Hello Kitty shirt. Like we have this new Kurumi pop coming out. Like you can pre-order. You know, we only get limited stock, and we pretty much only get like 1 or 2 over the pre-orders. So like you better pre-order to make sure you have one reserved and like all this stuff. And I was like, dog, I don't fucking care. He's like, okay, well it's just like $5 down now. And it's like, brother, stop trying to fucking upsell me. I don't fucking want it. She doesn't even like Kurumi. That's not even her favorite character. She, like every other little girl, likes Cinema Roll. Okay, fucking get the fuck out of here. I think Kurumi is like one of those. I don't even know if you know who the fuck the characters are, but
So I only know Kurumi because I had to look it up.
okay, well, Kurumi's like the millennial favorite
Yeah. Makes sense.
because she's a fucking goth or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one with like the black fucking hat on or whatever, right?
Yeah. And then
so I only know that because my boss has a fucking Kurumi lanyard at work.
and then Cinema Roll, who's a dog, by the way, not a bunny, a dog, is like the fan favorite and has won, like they have a popularity contest every year in Japan for the favorite character or whatever, and Cinema Roll has won like 14 years in a row or some stupid shit like that.
Well, let me know when Cinema Roll wins a fucking Nobel Peace Prize, okay?
Damn. True, but anyways, the whole point is that those kids are still up to their fucking shady fucking bullshit tactics of like trying to like get you to pre-order stuff, or they're like, hey, you're buying this, we have this other cool product too, and it's like, dog, didn't even mean to be buying these shirts. Stop trying to sell me additional shit. Like, I don't fucking want the extra shit. We literally came in here to just like look around. The kids like looking at action figures. Like, fuck off.
Yeah. No, I was in one a couple of months ago. Looking for something. I don't remember what. But they definitely didn't have what. Yeah.
Pokemon.
It might have
cards.
been might have been for a 2DS game, maybe, or to see if they had any 2DS games. I've been in one in the last like year or two, and that other than that, I can't think. Maybe for a Switch game to see if they had something, but I don't even think that.
They pretty much, dude,
it's so depressing.
their
now.
selection of games is pretty much, if it hasn't come out in like the last 2 months, they don't have it.
Yeah. I don't think they can afford to stock anything else.
They have hella GameCube controllers though. If you need a fucking GameCube controller, like I don't know why the fuck they got so many of those. They had Pokemon cards too, but they had a fucking buy limit on them. So like, if you're trying to do an opening, don't fucking go to GameStop. I think everywhere pretty much has buy limits now though, because that became like fucking trendy on TikTok or something to like open Pokemon cards, even if you're not into Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, TikTok kind of fucking ruined shit.
Shout trends and fads.
Yeah, if it's something like that, like something that's like low key, but it gets picked up via a trend, it's gonna get blown out of the water and it's gonna become not cool anymore. And get ruined because people suck.
True.
People always find a way to ruin shit.
Fucking people.
Yeah, shout out people.
I hate people.
Same. I also hate people. Don't hate GameStop though. They're cool.
No, I hate those kids too.
They're taking away $50 price hikes.
I mean,
if you trade in something.
That is kind of cool, I guess. I mean, like, it is cool they're doing that, but like, just give me a $50 discount without trading anything in. How about
Yeah.
that?
So Daniel Day-Lewis is slithering out of retirement. to star in a movie that his son is directing,
Hell yeah.
or directing and co-writing. So his son is named Ronan Day-Lewis.
What a sick name, dude.
That is a pretty sick name.
Much better name than fucking Daniel.
Yeah, that is a much better name than Daniel.
Also, who the fuck names their it's Day his middle name, or is that a last name? I've never understood how that works, that he's Daniel Day-Lewis or whatever.
Evidently Day-Lewis is the last name.
It's
I guess.
Day-Lewis, okay.
Yeah, I guess so, because his son is Day-Lewis. But yeah, so this is gonna be Daniel Day-Lewis's first role in 8 years. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Sean Bond,
Shout out Sean Bond.
Samuel Bottomley, Safia
Who?
Oakley Green,
Yeah.
Samuel Bottomley, and Samantha Morton.
What are these fucking names, dude?
I don't know. It's quite a few sick names though. Did you watch this trailer?
I did.
Yeah, you did because you commented on it. Yeah, I watched it on stream the other day. Because Thor's linked it. This looks really fucking interesting. It definitely looks like one of those like artsy A24-esque movies. So it's either gonna be really good or really bad. I don't think I've seen an indie artsy type movie that was like just mediocre. They're always either really good or really bad. I hope this is good though. Sheen Bean, he's a good actor.
True.
Shout out Ned Stark. Daniel Day-Lewis, he's also good. I wonder. So
what was that one role he did where he was like reluctant to do it and then he fucking killed it? I think that was him anyway.
Sean Bond?
No, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, I don't know. What role was that, Rock?
I'm trying to think. What was the
Would it have
last
been
film
one
he was
of his-
even in?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Would it have been like his last movie, per se?
Phantom Thread, apparently, 2017.
Was it perhaps Lincoln, where he portrayed Abraham Lincoln?
No, I think I'm thinking of someone else. I'm trying to think what the fuck he was even in that I liked.
Perhaps The Last of the Mohicans?
Sure, that was okay. Prefer Indian in a Cabinet or whatever the fuck that one's called.
Indian in a cupboard?
Yeah, the Indian in a armoire.
Yeah.
Indian in the wardrobe.
Shout out Native Americans in the Chester drawers.
Dude. Holy shit.
I kind of wish the fucking what are the brothers that did like the fucking scary movies? They should do a parody of that and name it something funny like that.
Not the fucking Wayans brothers, is it?
It is the Wayans brothers. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Martin and Waylon? Waylon?
Marlon?
Oh, is it Marlon? I think it's Marlon and Damien Wayans. But yeah, them. Thank you.
I
I don't know if I've actually seen anything that fucking Daniel Day-Lewis has been in.
Yeah, Marlon. Who'd you say? Marlon and who? Dwayne?
Damien?
Is it Damon?
Oh, it's Damon, not Damien.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damon Wayans. He's a good actor.
One of them's about to be in a Jordan Peele movie called Him. And
Who's that? Marlon?
it's the conventionally uglier one.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean Bond.
Yeah. So it's Sean and Marlon are the ones who are behind Scary Movie. What's the movie called?
It is Marlon that's in the movie.
Oh.
Him.
Oh. There's a Discord quest for that right now.
But yeah, this movie looks kind of cool. It's Jordan Peele, so I'm always gonna watch all of his horror movies. He's pretty fucking sick with it.
Okay, now that I'm looking at them, I understand why you said the objectively. Did you say
Conventionally.
uglier? Conventionally? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, because like you've seen White Chicks, right?
When I was like fucking 8. I think I saw that in like, when did that come out? I think I was in 5th grade or something when that came out.
Came out in 2004.
My bad. I was in 7th grade when that came out.
Yeah, so Sean
Or 8th grade.
Sean is the one that doesn't. So Marlon in the movie has a wife or girlfriend, I think wife. And Sean is single in the movie. But yeah, I think he's conventionally more attractive than fucking Marlon. Marlon looks weird.
Damn. Yeah, fuck Marlon.
Yeah,
Sean
we know what happened last time I said that.
Sean looks a lot like his brother Damon, who is actually Damon Wayans is where my name comes from.
Hell yeah.
In the movie Bulletproof, he plays a character named Rock Keats.
Shout out Rockies.
Although, spoilers, that's not his real name.
What is his real name?
Oh, fuck if I know. I haven't watched that movie recently. That's not true. I watched it about a year ago, but I don't fucking remember. You should watch that movie. The movie's really good. It has Adam Sandler in it before he was fucking coking or mething or whatever he fucking started doing. Bar mitzvahing, I think, is actually what happened.
Yeah, I think that's what happened too.
Did you know that apparently you can have bar mitzvahs more than once?
I didn't know that.
Or if it's not more than once, it's you have celebrations that are similar to that multiple times in your lives.
I'm getting lost right now in the fucking Wayans family tree.
There's so many of them, dog. Don't fucking.
So there is so many of them, but I got fucked up because I said Damon, but I think I've always fucked up that it's Sean and fucking what's the other one? Sean and
Marlon?
Fucking Marlon, yeah. It's Sean and Marlon that typically act together, and for some reason I've always thought it was Damon.
No, Damon is usually by himself.
Yeah, and Keenan usually writes for them.
Right.
And I think those three are brothers, but Damon is a nephew. But anyway, so I was getting lost in
But he's like the same age as them.
Yeah. Keenan's older, I think. Where the fuck's his age at?
No, Damon is. So there's a Damon senior and a junior. So that's.
Yeah, junior's the one that your name is based off of. From the movie.
No. Senior.
It's not?
Yeah, it's senior.
Damn, he's old as fuck then.
Yeah, he's 64.
Damn. Yeah, Keenan was born in 1958.
Yeah, damn. That brother old as hell.
True.
There's some other movie that's fucking hilarious that they're in, but I'm trying to think of what the fuck.
Ah, okay. So yeah, Keenan and Damon are siblings. Damon Senior.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Marlon's his sibling as well, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the Wayans brothers. There's like fucking 4 of them or something. And then they have like 2 sisters.
Okay, and then Damon Jr. is a niece. I mean,
Yeah,
nephew.
he's a niece. We don't judge.
Well, IMDb says niece or nephew for whatever reason.
Hell yeah.
On all of the fucking niece and nephews.
What was the one I was thinking of? I think it's called New Blood, but I'm not 100% on that.
Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, we definitely got off into the weeds on that one.
Yeah, the fuck we did. Holy shit.
Crumbl Talk, and then free games, and then we wrap it, and then I wrap you.
Oh, I just fucked up the recording. Ooh. Yo, we're about to have Baldception.
That's probably not good.
No, it wasn't great. All right.
So Crumbl, did you end up getting to try the Dubai brownie?
I
no,
did.
because you did? Hell yeah, what'd you think of it?
So before I share my thoughts, I got one right away on Monday. Or what? Monday? I guess it must have been Monday. Maybe it was Tuesday though. But I liked it enough that I was like, shit, I'm gonna get another one. And I fucking went to order it and it was fucking out of stock. I was like, oh well, I'll try the other one, and that one was also out of stock. And apparently that was like the thing that happened. But
how do you think it stacked up to actual Dubai chocolate?
It actually was not. It was pretty close. I mean, I don't know how authentic the Dubai chocolate here is because it's America, but you know, the Middle Eastern place that I get it from is pretty. They say it's super authentic, and everyone who's I've ever seen a review about says it's like super fucking authentic, and it better be fucking authentic because a bar like this big is it's like the size of my cell phone. It's $15.
That's crazy. Okay, so then the bar that I had that came from New Jersey also tasted just like the brownie. So that must be one of those things where it's not that hard to fucking recreate. Like it's not like some fucking weird recipe that's like super hard to imitate. And no one has the exact recipe.
So I don't know if the kataifi is like that has to be in that. But I've had like, okay, so that's what gives it the crunchy texture. Yeah. Okay. I've had kataifi and like pistachio in other things other than Dubai chocolate.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
okay.
it says kataifi right here. So y'all can read that.
Well, I can.
Well,
I can't.
You
read,
can't, but they can. It might be
our baldies.
It's
our baldies
probably going to be too small to read, but I pulled it up if you wanted to read it. It's gone already though, so fuck you.
Damn. I think saying "fuck you" to a baldy is a hate crime, so I don't know if we should.
We're not calling them baldies.
We are.
We're calling them pebbles.
That's what we call your children.
Everyone is my children now. It's me, the father.
Damn. Calm down, fucking Nicki Minaj.
What? I don't even fucking.
she always refers to fucking people as being her sons.
Oh, I forgot she was a grandma like that.
Yeah, she's always saying that in her raps.
Anyways,
was that the only thing you tried from this past week?
No, I also tried that fucking ding dong looking one, and that shit melted everywhere. I took a bite as soon as they handed it to me because I was kind of afraid it was gonna fucking melt everywhere.
Did you let them put it in your mouth?
Yeah, I did. It was super fucking rich and I hated it.
Much like those fucking cakes. I don't like snack cakes like that. Dude, they're always way too sweet.
It was like so fucking chocolatey, and dude, I literally took a bite and was like, no, I'm not eating this. And maybe I liked the Dubai chocolate better because I had that after. But yeah, the fucking that shit melted and got in my fucking car.
Damn. So it exploded?
No, it didn't explode. It just like fucking went out a corner of the box. And then my mom got the pumpkin one.
Oh god, dude, that was so fucking good.
And she loves pumpkin, but she said two things. One, it's not close enough to Halloween or Thanksgiving to be eating pumpkin shit yet. And the second thing she said is that it was way too fucking rich, and it was like too sweet and too rich, and she was like, I don't like it. It needs to be mellowed out a little. I didn't try it though because I fucking hate pumpkin.
That is a. Did she only have that? Did you let her try the Dubai brownie?
No, she didn't want to bite of that because she was like, if this is too rich, I don't want to fucking try that chocolate shit.
Okay. So that's what I was gonna say. I didn't think the pumpkin cookie was too rich. However, I do think the Dubai brownie, but the chocolate also is too rich. I think I'm gonna stop trying to eat that because I tried the chocolate bar and I thought it was too rich. Like it's so rich it hurts my throat. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, does that happen to you?
Yeah, it's because there's too much fucking sugar. It burns you.
Sick. That makes sense. Yeah, sometimes when shit's too rich, yeah, like my throat, I'm like, my fucking throat feels gross now. That's what the Dubai chocolate does to me.
Yeah,
so the chocolate bar did that, and the fucking brownie did it, and I was like, all right, cool.
I'm actually sitting here with the cookies pulled up right now, right, for this week.
Yeah, and it says aliens.
It says, yeah, aliens. It says milk, chocolate, chip, cookie. What the fuck, Crumbl? Thought we were supposed to have chocolate chunk.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Chunk. I am assuming maybe it'll start back after this week, or maybe there has to be like a weird fucking buffer period or something before we go back to alternating.
Yeah, like they'll start it again this week, but like I don't know, because it's like there's a fucking photo of it in the promotional fucking shit right here of the semi-sweet chocolate chunk that they're not fucking using anymore. Except they are. Except it was supposed to come back this week. Except it's not. Who fucking knows, dude? If they have a milk chocolate chip cookie though, I need to go get it because I need to decide which one is better.
I might actually get that this week too. I was thinking about skipping this week, but
well, let's go over what we have before we fucking skip some shit. We got the cookies and cream milkshake cookie, very sick, featuring mini Oreo. I don't know if you've ever had those mini Oreos, but they kind of suck. They're like M&M's minis, but worse. They don't taste like minis. They're small, and the concept is similar. They're like the kind you get in like a fucking Lunchable or something.
I think the milkshake cookies are kind of stupid.
Yeah, probably. Like
why not just do a cookie based off of what the milkshake's based off of? Like, why not just make a cookies and cream cookie? Why does it have to be a cookies and cream milkshake cookie?
But it's like, so they have the creamy vanilla buttercream, and then I think they put the cream in the cookie also. Like this buttercream shit is also in the cookie when they bake it. I don't know. It's just like we ran out of ideas, so we fucking partnered with Oreo again.
More like Oreos fucking them raw is what you meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Then we got the chocolate peanut butter chip cookie. These are gross. The peanut butter chips suck.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they kind of are. I mean,
I'm still going to get one because you're stupid, but damn, it wasn't that funny.
Damn, this kid's being toxic. Nah, I don't really fuck with those. The So here's the thing: the peanut butter chips in the cookie are like you almost don't notice them, and when you do notice them, it's almost like it's too like the peanut butter is not sweet at all. At least when I had one, that it was just like the cookie is really sweet, and then the peanut butter's not sweet. It was just kind of like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe they.
So when I
fixed
say
it
you're
something.
stupid, your Crumbl just sucks, is what I actually mean. Like it might not be your fault. Like the
True.
cookie might just be bad, but your Crumbl also sucks. So
True.
maybe they just aren't baking it well. So
Well,
I am still gonna try that.
I think they did the Dubai one okay. I don't know. Maybe they just asked. Who knows?
That might actually be the first compliment you've ever given Crumbl.
Was what?
Actually, with the Dubai
Oh,
brownie.
the Dubai, yeah.
And it's funny because I know both your stores were fucking slammed because stores nationwide were slammed
I
because
think
of the
so.
Dubai brownie.
I'm pretty sure I got them on Monday morning, but it might have been Tuesday morning. I don't remember exactly, but it was in the morning, and it was like right when they fucking opened because we were looking for a. There's one right next to a fucking like a fine. I don't actually know how. There's a chain called Nambe. It's like a New Mexican thing though, so like I don't know how far outside of New Mexico they go, but basically they Nambe is a village, town, whatever you want to call it, in New Mexico that mines silver, and so they have like fine silver working. But it's like Tiffany. It's like if you go to Tiffany and buy like a fancy, but it's not like jewelry or whatever. It's like silverware, like fine dining sort of shit. So there's a Nambe right next to the Crumbl. So we went to go look for a wedding present for my cousin, and then got Crumbl.
Got cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got the s'mores cookie this week, dude. Which
that is the whole reason why I'm gonna go.
just for the fucking marshmallow, dude.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna fucking take the marshmallow out and
Is the graham cracker cookie underneath all of that actually good?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I'll
haven't
find
tried
out
it?
for you.
Okay.
No, this might be new.
Oh, actual? Well, they've done a graham cracker cookie before, I believe.
They've done a lot of s'mores shit. If you give me a second, I will find the spoiler post because the spoiler post always states
Says whatever.
if it's a first time. Yeah, if it's a first time cookie. Or
And then
not.
we got the strawberry pretzel pie cookie, which
That looks very busy. If I wasn't completely stupid, I would try that, but I'm stupid, so I will not be trying that.
They need to calm down with the fucking breaking something and crumbling it all over the fucking top of the cookie. And I
The
feel like we
s'mores
say
cookie
this
is not new.
I feel like we say this every fucking week, but like, dog, you gotta fucking chill out with that. It's not cute. I don't like it. A buttery pie inspired cookie rolled in pretzel pieces. Cool, dude. Adorned with ripped, rah raggy, with whipped cream cheese topping, house-made strawberry jam, and more crunchy. Dude, I can't fucking read for shit. More
This dude's fucking
crunchy
stroking.
pretzel, dude, stroking off, dude. Pretzel pieces. Dude, I don't like the fact that it's like a pie crust. It's not actually pie crust, but it's like a pie crust in quotes. And there's fucking pretzels in the dough. Stop.
Holy shit. Okay, I see where my confusion came from. So the s'mores cookie is not new. However, the reason why I thought this was the new cookie, September 15th through the 20th, they're going to have a s'mores skillet cookie, and it is basically the same cookie, and that is new.
But it has ice cream instead of marshmallow?
I don't know what the fuck it has.
Oh, okay.
But look at that screenshot. I just sent you a screenshot. It's literally the same cookie.
Where did
Because
you
I
send
thought that
it?
s'mores
Oh, okay.
cookie in the Discord. I thought that s'mores cookie was a skillet because it looks like how they typically do their skillet cookies.
Yeah.
So it essentially, I bet it's instead of it being like just marshmallow on top, like the s'mores cookie, I bet the skillet's gonna be a marshmallow buttercream or whatever the fuck. And then it looks like they have chunks of graham cracker
Dude,
sprinkled
this
on it.
fucking strawberry pretzel pie cookie is like, I don't know, dog.
The pretzel being in the cookie is cool. They didn't need to put pretzels on top as well.
I don't know if it's in the cookie or they just like smash the cookie on pretzels and then bake it. Like, I don't know. Because it just says it's rolled in pretzel pieces. So like they're not like massaging it in. They just roll it in some pretzel pieces and then like, but I don't like how roll it. How like, is it a ball and they roll it in a ball with pretzel pieces and then when you set it down, it it bakes into a cookie shape. Like I don't fucking know what the fuck they're talking about. This cookie has like way too much fucking shit going on though, for how brief the description is.
Way too fucking much.
Hell yeah, it's got whipped cream cheese topping. I don't know. I kind of think I hate all their like fruit cookies and desserts.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? Next we have another Oreo cookie, but it's a vanilla crumb cake cookie featuring golden Oreos. My new form shall be known as Golden Freezer. Fucking ass cookie.
I hate that you just did that.
Oh, brother, I get that like they probably get a lot of business for the Oreo shit, but like god damn, fucking stop.
Yeah, they're definitely leaning into their fucking trademark shit.
I mean, this one looks okay, but like so golden Oreos are the vanilla ones, and I like the Oreos that are like lemony.
Snick it?
Sure. Those are a thing that are like that. But I don't know.
I like lemon desserts. The lemon Oreos are pretty fire. I agree with that.
This
I just don't typically care for their cookies that are like that. And I love Kit Kats, and like the next cookie's probably gonna suck just because it's that same style of cookie.
I don't know. This fucking Oreo thing, like just take this topping icing shit off and like it's a fine cookie. But this icing shit like really fucking kills it for me. I kind of
Dude, it does. Yeah, that's fair actually.
Whatever. And then we are finishing off, rounding it out with a fucking another collaboration with the wafer cookie featuring Kit Kat. Yay. The Hershey Company, under license from Société des Produits Nestle. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not gonna read all that. And fucking hell yeah, shout out, it's Hershey's and Nestle. Yo dog, I heard you like fucking chocolate. The craziest part about this fucking wafer cookie is that it's just a sugar cookie and then they threw some shit on top of it.
Yeah. I'll get one of those just that way I can eat and laugh at how bad it is.
Why don't you
being good?
Like a wafer's already a cookie? Why don't you make something like that? Like a fucking wafer? Could you imagine? That'd be kind of sick. I think that'd be too hard for their equipment because
be innovative.
But yeah, like do some shit like that, or like put the Kit Kat in the fucking like batter. Like don't be a bitch. If you're gonna break a Kit Kat all over the top, like put it in the cookie. Put it in the fucking batter.
So this is gonna be the first week that they start the chocolate chip 4-pack boxes. Those are going to be available for $10.
That's what the $9.99 thing was I saw.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I saw it for a second and it went away and I couldn't see it.
I forgot we talked about that.
Yeah, I was having a ghost panic attack because I saw something and then I just kept watching the video over and over and over and I didn't see it. And I was like, brother, I know I saw that. But
it was a full-on theological debate.
Why was it theological?
Because
everything
cookies with you involves theology or politics.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
got him. But yeah, I might get a chocolate chip because the only time I've had their cookies recently was like this semi-sweet chocolate chunk. So.
Yeah, well, so semi-sweet chocolate chunk, right? Which is what the CEO said they were going to have this week. So either he lying or it just logistically was impossible to do that.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah. We'll see. Well, actually, hold on. I have the fucking spoilers up. I'll tell you.
Well, did they update it since
Um,
fucking whatever? No, I don't want to fucking
yeah,
deliver cookies.
yeah. So next week it will be the semi-sweet chocolate chunk. So yeah, starting next week is when that starts. Also starting September 1st, the mini desserts will be discontinued. Mini cookies will still be available.
Mini desserts will be discontinued? What the fuck?
They haven't been doing those that long either.
No, they haven't. I bet they fucking. Well, so the Dubai brownie counts as a mini dessert, and that was kind of a bitch to fucking unbox and unwrap.
It was wrapped? Question mark.
Yeah, it came in like a fucking cardboard box. Was it not supposed to?
What the fuck? I mean, I didn't get a mini one. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Dude, my Crumbl's so ass, dog.
So I will say sometimes they do shit like that. Like their desserts specifically, they are cooked in like trays or some shit.
Yeah.
And I saw something it was either a picture or it happened at my Crumbl where like they kept it in whatever that fucking like tray box tin thing was for whatever dessert it was. So I wonder if they just fucking left your shit in that, because the full size brownie didn't come that way, and I
Hell
feel
yeah.
like if it was due to the brownie, I feel like it would have been both, like both would have kept it. So I don't know, maybe the mini had it.
I'm gonna die. My Crumbl's poisoning me. They my Crumbl's currently still out of fucking milk, by the way.
I actually got some milk to drink with my fucking Dubai brownie, and it is $3 for a fucking like a little 8-ounce bottle of milk. It is so expensive for not a lot of milk
That you can't even dip the shit in, by the way. Milk gives
that
me
doesn't
the runs.
personally bother me.
So I don't
Hell yeah.
typically
Shout out diarrhea.
Well, yeah, I don't typically get the milk, but I'm certainly not getting their fucking milk, dude.
Not dipping it or not dipping it doesn't bother me.
Depends on the cookie.
I can take a bite and then take a swig and get the same effect.
You know what's crazy is when people be dipping chewy Chips Ahoy in milk.
That is kind of crazy.
Regular Chips Ahoy, sure, all day. Fucking, in fact, let's make a whole cereal about that.
Hell yeah. What are we gonna call it? Crispy cookies. So I know. How about Cookie Crisp?
Nah, doesn't really roll off the tongue. I think Applejack sounds better.
Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try the chocolate peanut butter chip cookie. Definitely gonna try the s'mores cookie because that's the only reason I'm really going. And then I'm gonna get the wafer cookie. I don't know if I really care about getting anything else. I'll see what Brooke wants to get, but yeah, I think that those are the only three I really care about. And then if I have an empty slot, I'll get that milk chocolate chip cookie to try that. See if I still think the semi-sweet's better. But yeah, this week's kind of ass. Next week is definitely a fucking have to go week for me because they have that sugar cookie featuring Mother Circus Animal cookies.
Oh,
And that shit's fire. And they also are bringing back the Kentucky butter cake cookie, which I want to get that and try it because that and the cornbread I think were the two like two of the most highly regarded cookies. Which seems funky to me, but
I like my cornbread sweet. I don't want it to be a fucking cookie.
you're kind of sweet. I
What
don't
you
know
mean
why
by
they
that?
do pies and then they'll do like a pie cookie because they do a pumpkin pie, but September 29th through October 4th, they're going to do a pumpkin pie cookie.
Brother, it's like, here's Batman, and here's a slightly different Batman.
Yeah,
They're
here's
different.
Owlman. Yeah.
Yeah, here's Batman, and here's Batman with pointier ears. We have so many variety of characters to select.
True. Tons of variety. All right, let's go over free games and let's wrap it. So free games this week. So now until August 28th, you can redeem Cameru and Strange Horticulture.
Hell yeah.
Then starting August 28th through September 4th, I'm assuming you say this as Machinarium, but maybe it's Machinarium. So that game and Make Way. And these are available on Epic until September 4th.
Have they given that away before?
Which one?
Machinarium. 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 Machinarium.
I feel like it's Machinarium, right? Like it could be Machinarium, but I feel like that's fucking weird.
Machinarium. Machinarium.
I don't know if they've given those away for free before. It's I can tell you,
robot game where you're a robot. Very robot.
Okay.
Yes.
Right,
Machinarium.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the other game? I fucking missed out. I was sorry.
Make Way.
Whatever that is. Hell yeah. This has been episode. Hey, fuck you, kid. I'm trying to wrap this shit up. What were you gonna say?
These past couple weeks have been fucking Whataburgers with their fucking games. Yeah, dude. I feel like they haven't fucking done good games in a while.
Yeah, do you fuck with Whataburger?
All right, Machinarium I don't have, so I don't think they've done that before.
I think it was free on PlayStation at some point. Have you ever had Whataburger actually?
No, we don't have one here.
See, now
Make Way's in a game.
You gotta come visit.
Not even. Let's try some Whataburger. All right.
Yeah, he's got to come visit and get some Whataburger on Texas toast. Oh, you got to try the patty melt too.
What about New Mexican toast?
Tortillas? Tortillas, sopapillas, burritos, tacos. Adios.
I think that's just Mexican toast, not New Mexican toast.
Tamales.
That's episode 22.
Yeah, actually, if you consider tortillas toast, New Mexicans eat beans on toast all the time. There's a popular dish called huevos rancheros. It's tortillas, and you put beans and egg on it. It's very, very nice. It's basically what's that shit called?
Unfortunately, Rock will not be joining us for episode 23 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot.
What's that shit with the hollandaise sauce? Eggs Benedict? It's like that, but New Mexican.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hollandaise. What? Just go ahead and end it. This can be in the.
Fuck the outro. It doesn't care what episode. It's episode 22. Between a Rock and a Bald Spot. Neither of us are going to be here next week. Actually, we're both quitting. We're going to rename the podcast something else, and we're going to replace both of us with Daniel. Adios.